Hello and welcome back. Now we're gonna watch AydenMK8 play Pikuniku and 8%. Yeah, I'm gonna hand it off to you.
Okay, thank you. Last event I did 100%. So this time I'm gonna be just going through the game as my brain intended, because that was pain last time. So I hope this time it all goes well. Uh, this game is basically about how a pink guy, which is actually it's not my face cam. I have a banana as my face cam. Whatever. But how a pink guy wants to give everyone free money, and we're gonna stop that. And timing starts in three, two, one, go.
Just quickly, before you do that, your
Oh,
microphone is peaking,
is it
it
seriously?
appears.
Is it
Yeah.
seriously?
Are you able to just
Oh,
quickly check on OBS? Just before you properly get into the run.
I, you got me just as I pressed the
Yeah,
button.
I know,
Let me
I
just
saw
go
it.
back to the
Come
menu.
on.
Let me just go back to the menu. Oh
Yeah.
man, this is bad. Why is it peaking? Is it peaking anymore? Shouldn't be anymore. Should be good now.
Yeah, so it looks good now, yeah.
Okay
Because
then.
I had it like set to -8,
Okay then, it should be good now.
and now I can have it back up. I'll just make sure on stream.
Okay, good. Should be should be good now. Wowie. Okay. Can we start the timer now?
Yeah, you're good. Sounds
Okay
okay.
then.
Just give me a countdown again.
Okay then. Three, two, one, go. So here is just the cave. We wake up, and this ghost friend right here just teaches us basic mechanics, like we can jump, we can roll, we can kick to break things. Pretty basic stuff, but it's very easy to get it wrong, so I just try not to. There's a couple things to take into account here. For example, this part. There are two different ways of getting through that, and I just failed the fastest one. Fail. I shouldn't have gone for that. I'll just go for the easy one. There we go. Sometimes happens. It's fine. At least I did it under a minute. So
It's that sunny here. It's so cloudy out. Yeah, it's seriously so cloudy outside. It's cold. This is literally like paradise right now. Take me. Please take me. And here starts mashing pain. Because there is a lot of text boxes in this game, and here's when I start to mash extremely fast. And if we already have time, this is like the first spot for donations, if there are any.
There are none right now, but I can talk about Haven House. So Haven House isn't just about end-of-life care. The hospice is often a happy and fun place where young people can live to the full. Haven House is where families feel safe, at home, and where they can spend quality time together, enabling parents to be parents, not caregivers. Care
Cool.
delivery can take place in a variety of settings, including at home and in the hospice. Care and support is provided by specialist nurses, healthcare support workers, counselors, play specialists, music therapists, physiotherapists, and family support workers.
Okay, that's seriously awesome. And some people may be wondering what I just did. And that was actually intentional because I wanted to talk about how village skip works after that. So yeah, I literally just skipped the early game pretty much. I skipped all of the early tasks like fixing the bridge and all of that. If you play the game casually, you know that section is fairly drawn out, and all I did was aggro that villager by kicking him 9 times and just go through. It's actually way more inconsistent than it looks, and I don't know how I got it for try. Last marathon I did any percent and it took me like 4 tries to get it. That was extremely good. And here comes the next glitch. Got it. Nice. What I just did there was despawn the robot by alt-tabbing the game. And what that does is just make him disappear for some reason. And it skips the cutscene, saves like 10 seconds. That was like found, what, like 2 months ago or something? And here comes the next trick. You can kick the bridge from below. Yeah. That's fun. And so I can take a little bit more time to explain the story. So these leaf people, they're supposed to be attempting to rebel against Sunshine's tyranny, I guess. And they got stuck in these trees because the Sunshine's robots are chopping down trees. And they were on the trees. And so we have to get them off the trees. My question is, if you can perfectly go to the right of the trees, why don't you just jump left? It's so easy. It makes no sense to me. But whatever, they just want one last favor. We kaboom the robot, and he's gone. So I guess that was not the last favor. They want me to go to the club now. Fun. Objetivo principal, ve al club. Why am I saying it like that? I can actually speak Spanish. Whatever. So they want me to go to the club. And yes, everything's in Spanish because fun. And they want me to go to the club. But the way I'm dressed right now, they won't let me in. The bodyguard right there is extremely picky, so what we're gonna do is buy some shades. We need some shades. For some reason, the narrator calls them sunglasses, but no, they're shades. Shades is cooler. And so now he has to scan for style. And we're in. So, yeah. And here comes another Cat Gem auto scroller. So if now we have any donations, there's a little spot to read them.
We still do not have any donations, but I can talk some about FTLGMarathon. For the Love of Gaming, abbreviated as FTLG, is a charity-based speedrun marathon series hosted twice throughout the year. The goal of FTLG is to raise awareness and money for various charity organizations, as well as promoting their cause. We love to showcase many variations of games during our events, having a bit of every genre to be showcased by speedrunners from all across the globe. We all love what we do.
Not wrong. So I just did a very specific thing. This is gonna trigger the credits, Kappa. And what a banger. So there we go. We got funny %, and we can go on with our day. Cool. So now that we destroyed that robot, these rebels think we're pretty cool, and they want us to go to their secret base, which has a very cool name. Whoa. I've never seen that guy jump like that. That's new. Anyways, oh. Why is my X key broken? Oh no, I missed it. You guys missed El Bunko. Anyways, the secret base is called El Bunko. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Wait. El Bunko! Had to let it pass that time. The pink guy doesn't like the name, but I love it. I love the green guy, he's so cool. And so now they're telling us that they found the perfect opportunity to destroy that robot that was annoying us earlier, so we're gonna go kaboom him for once. These parts are just rolling from one point to another. But they have some intricacies. Ooh. Like here, for example. Gonna jump. I'm boost off the nut. That's what I call a nut boost. I don't know why I called it that, but it exists. It's a thing that exists. Now we outgrow that guy, and we're on the first boss fight. So this boss fight involves a little bit of RNG, because you see this guy's dropping saws, and oh, there he stopped. I was gonna explain that later, but yeah, here he dropped 2 saws. Last time he dropped 1, and so it's better if he always drops 1 saw. Each extra saw he drops is 5 seconds, and if he slows down is an extra second. So you want to try to avoid as many extra saws as possible. That was alright, wasn't perfect. So after we destroy the robot, this blue guy from the village we skipped is asking us to go help him with his problem. I'm like, no. But then the rebels give in, and since you're part of the same organization, I have to just agree. There's nothing I can do about it. And you may be asking why I put this hat on, and that's because I will need it for one thing in like a minute. More like 20 seconds. Oh. Missed the timing. I hate that little slot. It's only important in 100%, and yeah. Nothing else. And now we have to return to the village. Going back through this swamp, I guess. I mean, the game calls it a swamp, but it's not really a swamp. Does it look like a swamp? Not to me. Oh. Unfortunate. So, this water hat thing allows us to water flowers. And, this animation has a couple side effects that I'll get to showcase in like 10 minutes, which is gonna be fun. Whoa. Press the button. Thank you. So here. Whoa. Spoiler. That's what's coming next. It's him. It's Red Bull. Whoa. There we go. And disengage. So you won't see the water hat ever again. Just kidding. But the uses we'll be using it for are gonna be way different from what we used it for just now. So yeah. This part is just standard play. Go from point A to point B. Pretty engaging gameplay. If we have any donations or anything interesting to talk about, this is another good spot.
We still don't have any donations, but I can talk a bit more about Haven House. So Haven House offers a range of support to meet the well-being needs of individuals and families. This includes social opportunities for families to come together and meet others, for example, at sibling activity days and coffee meetings. Haven House will offer a 24-hour advice line, emotional and practical support, dads group meetups, family days, and bereavement support.
Neato. And so, for those who didn't catch it, I am in a boss fight now, which means I can go fast. Like, this fast. I don't know why they made it a feature in just this boss fight. It would have been better if you could unlock this speed. I would have loved that. Oh no, that's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Ow. It's fine. Happens. Happens from time to time. It's fine. It's just like a minute. So that part is the biggest point of contention in this boss fight. You can die to that very easily. And if you try to go for it safe. So what I usually do is go under. But it was recently found that you can go over. And it doesn't lose that much time. But you're at the mercy of landing lag, and you don't want that most of the time. Which is unfortunate. Okay. Probably should have gone under. I just got extremely unlucky. Which is, you know, a thing that can happen. I mean, it's a marathon. Shall be expected. But hey. At least got through it second try. Could have been worse. Literally lost 1 minute. And so after we destroyed that robot, someone else wants to hire our services. This time it's a worm. Interesting. But the thing is, when they intruded into our base, they cut the electricity off, and so we have to turn it back on. You may be asking how we could still see, but I don't know. Albunco magic or something, I don't know. I mean, it is a quantum chamber after all, guarded by a demigod. which is the Albunco guy. So would make sense that it would have some weird magic thing. So these puzzles are extremely straightforward. Just push some buttons and things. Some karate kicks here and there in the air. Extremely fair. Wow, the rhymes, the bars. Holy moly. Woo. 2207. So we're done with that. And now they want us to go to the lake. Luckily, that puzzle we just did will turn on the metro that's outside, which is useful for our purposes. Because otherwise, I don't know how we're gonna make it there. This island is extremely underconnected. There's like no roads or anything. Please, government, get us more infrastructure. And so that was fast. And now we just have to find the worm. I don't know how we'll do that. The tumbleweed may help. Oh. What's this? It's a robot drinking water from a straw. How does that work? I guess even for stealing they're civilized or something. I don't know. How do they manage? And so they want us to find the key because this worm lost it. They want us to find a key. We found it. That was easy. It's not like it's there all the time. And so now we have the cabin key. We can open the cabin. That's at the start of the lake. How convenient. And also, whoa, I put the hat back on. This is unbelievable. Oh no, how did I do that? That was frame perfect, and it's useless. So I'm gonna use the water hat here, and a cutscene triggered. I'm gonna use it again. I'm gonna unequip it. And so what that does is store the water hat animation for later, and we're gonna use that for some fun stuff in just a moment. So first, we're gonna have to get through here before we can get to all of that. There's just some kind of straightforward puzzles, I guess. Pretty chill stuff. Just skip some things, roll around at the speed of sound, bounce on mushrooms. Straightforward.
If you have time, there's a small donation. Wait,
Ooh.
donation?
Yeah.
Obviously, every donation counts, so it's not small. But the readout is. So, Space Coast Gaming donated £10 with no message. Thank you so much, Space Coast Gaming. It's all going to a good cause.
Yeah, thank you, dude. That is epic. Awkward silence. This is intentional, don't worry, guys. Hippie can't hear me. So, after that elevator ride, fun, we're in the deep mines. Just the same thing, but it's deeper. And the puzzles are riveting. Here you can sometimes get soft locked The detonator may not spawn, but it did for us, so that's good. We can just keep going. And now we have to time this right. I timed it right. I didn't get trolled by the barrels. So here comes the first little skip in a while. We're gonna skip a puzzle where we take a barrel from up there, that barrel that's up there. I'm gonna skip that. And what we're gonna do is come down here, take these guys through. I'm gonna kick this guy a couple times. And there we go. We skip the barrels. And now what we're gonna do is use the water hat. There we go. That was scary. So normally you wouldn't be able to have your full moveset here, but you do. And what that allows you to do is get in here while you have a text box on screen and still be able to move. And so what that does is we're gonna be able to make it down here. And if I make, oh, barely did make that. Would have been cool if I made that in the first one, because I could have just mashed through everything after that. And so what that huge worm wanted us to do is find this guy, which I already did. And now she wants us to take him back to her because she was extremely worried. I don't get why. Ernie's such a cutie boy, but you know, his physics are janky. And he can be a pain. Okay, that works. See if I... Oh, no. That's a thing that can happen a lot. Okay. Second try is good. Second try is very good. That was weird landing lag. So here what we want to do is push Ernie as far left. Come on, can I stand on him? As far left as we can. So after we push this lever, we'll get to move as soon as possible because we get movement back as soon as he leaves the screen. And so I'm gonna get movement during another cutscene here so I can make it to the minecart early. And can I kick you, please? Okay, there we go. And we're out of the mines. That is the longest, most drawn out segment in the entire run. It's boring. Just putting that out there. It was very boring. You did not like that. You're not being brainwashed by Mr. Sunshine. I'm not being possessed by Mr. Sunshine right now. He wants you to believe that segment was terrible. No, he doesn't actually. No, never mind. And so, boss fight. Yeah, boss fight. Yeah. So, here we can just stand here. But that is not enticing enough, so I'm gonna move. I'm actually going to try to avoid the hits. I'm gonna try to avoid the attacks. And this fight also has a little RNG element. As you saw, the robot can either attack with 3 shots or this long spray shot thing. And if he does the spray shot, it's way faster. So we want to try to get that as much as we can. Yeah, this is good. This is very good. I swear it didn't turn on dream hacks yet. How am I doing this? Also, this song is another banger. How am I doing this? Okay, there we go. Yeah, good stuff can't last forever, I know. And also, this part is extremely straightforward, so if we have anything else to talk about, now it's another good time.
Yeah, so we can speak a bit about Haven House again. Haven House provides round-the-clock care at our hospice surrounded in beautiful grounds and woodland in Woodford Green and through our outreach services in the home and local community. We provide daycare, overnight stays, end-of-life care, bereavement support, as well as life-enriching activities such as sensory play, music therapy, and physiotherapy. We provide care and support where and when our families need us. Hospice care does not mean that a child is near to the end of their life. We are here from the time a devastating diagnosis is made to help our families have choice, quality of life, and to make the most of the precious time they have together.
That's wholesome. So, we got arrested. I don't get why. I'm doing a greater good. This makes no sense. Especially what we're doing this for. This is outrageous. At least we managed to break out because some of the worms are actually useful. So at least we managed to break out. So we're through the first floor. I'm gonna try to do something. Okay, I missed it. Unfortunate. Yep, I missed it by like 2 pixels. That's fun. So that what I try to do there is a full-on cutscene skip for this section. Because every single cutscene in this section depends on this cutscene that's coming up. You see that pot down there? They all depend on this. On that one. So if you can skip that cutscene, then you can skip all of the other cutscenes. And we managed to find a way to do that, and I just missed it. It is, after all, a frame-perfect trick in a 60 FPS game. You're asking for a lot here. Game, why are you this bad to me? So here it's just a little bit of simple moves. Oh. Missed my cue to start mashing. Epic sad. So there is a second floor cleared. Now we're on the third floor, and this one is the one that's actually important. So what we're going to be doing here is setting up a tiny skip, nothing major. We're gonna use this laser right here to become a ghost. Now I'm ghostly. Ooh, spooky. And we can go through all the walls and we just skip the entire thing. Fun. Now we're in the final boss. Now that's fun. And so this is another boss with a little bit of RNG. So you see he is shooting lasers and things. Yeah, he did 3. If he does 3 lasers, you lose 5 seconds. So you want him to do 2 lasers all of the time. Which is hard. For some reason. At
Do you
least...
have
Oh,
time
yeah.
for a quick donation? Okay. So Space Coast Gaming seems to have taken offense to my accidental saying that it was a small donation and has donated £100 without a donation. Thank you so much, Space Coast Gaming.
Now that's epic. The donation threw me off guard though, so I died, but...
I'm
now
sorry.
I'm... Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I can probably still be underestimated. At least I go after this, so... It's not a big deal. Oh! Why did I do that? Whatever. This is... weird. I have never died this much in this fight. But... yeah, I probably... Estimate's probably dead already. But... at least I go after this and I can save it. So... this boss fight is supposed to be easy. Why am I dying so much? Yeah, look, there I got 2 lasers. That is what you want. And here he breaks down 2 parts of the Gertis, and we're just going to ignore that. This is the strat I was supposed to be following. I don't know why I didn't, but there we go. Yeah, Estimate's probably dead. I can be barely over. Which is unfortunate, but, you know. Happens sometimes. The worst thing is, now I have to deal with this. The chase. And the chase is annoying, to say the least. And there's a huge chance I may die a couple times here. Let's try not to, though. Okay, there we go. So timing is coming up in a minute. I will say it when it happens. Kind of sad that I went over estimate, but you can't always have nice things, unfortunately. But at least timing is coming up. 3, 2, 1, time. So there we go.
That was a good run.
Yeah, that was okay, I guess. It is top 10, so I will take it. It's 3 minutes off my world record, but you know,
It's a marathon, so
it's a marathon.
yeah.
Everything that could go wrong went wrong. It's fine.
Do you
Final.
have? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah. Go ahead.
I was just about to say if you had anything more you wanted to say before we transition to a break.
I just wanted to check what the score is, and then we can transition.
Yes.
3.7. Okay. I don't know if that's good or bad, but whatever.
Isn't it just pure RNG?
It is.
But yeah, we'll be taking a short break, and when we come back, we have even more from Ayden with Red Ball 4.
Yeah. Red Things block. Extremely fun. Yeah.
All right.
Hey everybody, this is Yuri Lowenthal. You may know me as Ben Tennyson from Ben 10, Sasuke from Naruto, or Spider-Man from the PS4 Spider-Man game. And I am here to talk about the FTLG Marathon to raise funds for Haven House, which is a children's hospice. I have donated 2 signed prints. One will go to the top bidder, the top donator, and the second one will be for someone to be picked at random. So, please pay attention. Please donate, and let's do this. Let's raise some money for kids. I know you can do this. Come on.